How's it going, everyone? James Lynch here for Odds Checker US, doing my breakdown of Saturday night's UFC 259 main event, which sees light heavyweight champion Jan Błachowicz take on middleweight champion Israel Adesanya, and this fight's going to be taking place at the Apex in Las Vegas. Let's start first with Israel Adesanya, moving up from middleweight, first time in his UFC career doing so, but he's not undersized. That's been sort of one of the narratives coming into this fight, is that Jan Błachowicz is going to be a lot bigger than Israel Adesanya, but Adesanya is actually taller and has a reach advantage in this fight. Adesanya comes into this one at 6'4" with an 80-inch reach. Jan Błachowicz only 6'2" with a 78-inch reach. Now, obviously, Błachowicz is a mainstay at light heavyweight. He's got more weight physically, but I did want to point that out because I saw a lot of people talking about how Adesanya is going to be undersized, but Adesanya could easily fight at light heavyweight, in my opinion. Now, Adesanya, 31 years old, compared to Jan Błachowicz, the champ, 38 years old. Adesanya coming off that win over Paulo Costa late last year, where he finished the Brazilian in the second round. Błachowicz coming off the win over Dominic Reyes in a fight where he was an underdog and ended up knocking out Reyes to capture the vacant title left from John Jones. Right now on most books, you're seeing Adesanya about a 2-1, almost 3-1 favorite here, and I think the line's a little bit off. I see this closer to a pick'em fight, with the fact that Błachowicz, does have knockout power. We saw that against Reyes. We've seen that against Luke Rockhold. There's been a lot of fights where Błachowicz has been the underdog and come through and gotten the knockout finish. Now, here's the thing with Adesanya: he's never been knocked out in the UFC. He's undefeated. In kickboxing, he's been knocked out, but and the closest thing we've seen to a knockout in the UFC was when he fought Calvin Gastelum. He was dropped late in that fight, but that is one thing in this matchup, is that, Błachowicz is the champion. He's the underdog right now. He does have a puncher's chance in this fight, but when it comes down to it, I like Israel Adesanya in the matchup. He's younger, he's faster, and this is not a guy who's moving up that does not have a good striking ability. This guy comes from a kickboxing background. He's a very technical striker. He's very fast. I tend to think the speed will kill in this matchup, despite the fact that Błachowicz is a mainstay at 205. And let's not forget either that Jan Błachowicz was knocked out 4 fights ago against Thiago Santos, so we know this guy can be finished, especially if the fight goes into the later rounds. So I'm going to favor Adesanya here. I think 2-1. Yeah, if you feel confident in Adesanya, maybe you can parlay that, but I don't think there's a lot of value on Adesanya straight up. I would look at the inside the distance prop if you're going that route, but I do like Adesanya here as the favorite, and I see him winning this fight on Saturday night. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think Błachowicz, the light heavyweight champion, will pull off the upset? Do you think Adesanya will capture 2 belts in his career? Let me know. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Lynch on Sports, and make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel at Odds Checker US, where you get to check out my breakdowns every single week, along with some of my fighter interviews. I'm James Lynch. I'll see you next time.